Guys must be one of my favorite games of all time. I don't really consider myself a gamer, but I remember when this game first released on Xbox, I was super addicted, and I played the game for hours and days just trying to get any win possible. And even back then, I was quite good at the game. I played the game for a long period of time before I moved on from it, and occasionally I would come back to the game. However, never hit as hard as when the game first released on Xbox. The game was already available but was a PC and PlayStation exclusive. The fact that PC and like PlayStation exclusive or even Xbox exclusives for that matter still exists is just shocking. However, how is the game doing today? Right recently, there's been a collaboration with Fall Guys and Fortnite, two IPs owned by Epic Games. So of course, a collaboration was always in question for these two Epic Games IPs. Now, I gotta say, I'm not the big, I'm a big Fall Guys fan and I enjoy the playstyle. However, on Fortnite, it just feels a lot more clunky and like I didn't really see the point of having a collaboration for a game that already exists and is free to play. And it doesn't take that many gigabytes, so I don't understand the whole appeal of, oh yeah, I'm playing Fall Guys, but I'm playing it on Fortnite. Like, I don't like to hate too much, but even I'm like, what was the whole point of this collaboration besides getting people to get back into Fall Guys? I'm going to say this right now. I think that I wouldn't say that Fall Guys has had a steady decline, but however, from what it once was and what could have been, it has really went downhill. Now, I'm going to say this right now. I'm going to keep saying this. I don't think that Fall Guys has truly went downhill. It's remained the same game. It's remained true to itself. And unlike some other games like Fortnite, where core gameplay changes can completely ruin the gameplay flow, with Fall Guys, it's quite a simple formula. So it kind of surprised me that people are just not really interested in this game. In terms of the player count, Fall Guys player count has almost halved in 1 year. First half of 2023, 3.9 million. Second half of 2023, 2.9 million. And first half of 2024, 2.2 million. Fall Guys PS5 player base drops 29% in 2024. And look, I'm not doing this for some sort of like mean way where I'm like, oh, ha ha ha, Fall Guys is actually falling. You know what I mean? Like, pun intended, I guess. I'm actually saying this because I like Fall Guys. I want to see Fall Guys succeed. Again, like I said before, I'm not really much of a gamer. But the games I do play are always ones that I always come back to, no matter how, like, you know, that was a bad start. No matter how bad they have fallen off, I always want to come back to a game once in a while. Again, I still play Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2 till this day, and that's a game that's like, well, it's on this, well, I wouldn't say on this deathbed, but it's still it's a really old game now. And to tell you the truth, like, I don't really know what to say. How can Fall Guys regain a lot of its popularity? I don't think that a Fortnite collaboration will do much, especially when you can play Fall Guys on Fortnite, which I thought that's such a stupid decision. Not even a stupid decision, it's just a weird one. Like, I don't want to play again. The controls feel so clanky as well, and it just doesn't really feel like Fall Guys compared to the actual game. I don't understand why they did that. How can Fall Guys make a return? How can Fall Guys come back to what it once was? And I'm gonna say this right now. I don't think that Fall Guys has truly fallen off, you know what I mean, despite what the title says. But I gotta say, to what it once was, it has technically fallen off. However, not in the way that you would expect. It has fallen off in the way that basically it's just not what it once was. And look, I'm not trying to like degrade it and be like, oh yeah, Fall Guys is not like what it once was, because to be honest, it is the same. However, it's just one of these games where it has to have a constant like updates, or one big update overall, if you get what I mean. Kind of like what Fortnite does, because the only updates we're really getting are basically ones that inherently aren't really all that interesting. Like, we're getting new battle passes and stuff like this, and it's just stuff that's not interesting. I mean, I'm gonna say this right now. The best thing they've added so far is 100% the player-made maps. Now, I'm gonna be a bit of a devil's advocate and say, like, I've never really been a part of like the Fall Guys community. This is coming from like just like an average person's opinion. As much as I do like the player-made maps, I'm gonna say this right now. When I play normal Fall Guys, I don't really want to play the fan-made maps. I really don't. That's for something else completely. The reason for that is because the Fall Guys devs know how to make a good map, and it just feels more, I don't want to say like official because it seems a bit mean, but it just feels more like Fall Guys, if you get what I mean, rather than playing player created maps. Going back to my point, I think another thing I've also noticed is that a lot of maps that I seem to be getting on like just playing any random game they just kind of seem to be the same ones I keep playing. Some of the maps I used to play when the game first released, I just haven't got at all. And I don't know if they've changed it or some reason, because I just haven't got them. So like the availability of maps is also another problem, where I keep getting the same matches and the same outcome instead of constantly playing different new modes and stuff like this. And it's not really fun when you're constantly playing the same modes. Again, granted, yes, I'm getting good at playing the maps now. However, it's just not as nearly as interesting as getting like the constant variety that I got last time. I would like to see more introductions to new modes. Again, why not have like a racing mode? Why not have like a timed mode or stuff like this? For example, maybe you can even have like vehicles into the game modes or stuff like this. Anything to make the game feel new and revamped. Again, they have to, maybe they are working on something big. I like to think so, because again, Fall Guys is just one of these games where I don't want to see it fail. I don't want to see it fall into obscurity, if you get what I mean. I don't want to see that for the game. It's one of my favorite games. Especially it's my favorite newly released game. Now, granted, it's been out for quite a while now, but I still consider it newly released because everything else that's come out has just been like not very good, but it's whatever. This is kind of my own request, and again, granted, I don't see this happening in like a million years, but it would honestly be really, really cool if we had like a combat mode where you can actually fight other players during the obstacle course or something like that. I just thought it was kind of cool. Maybe like you pick up like weapons or power-ups and stuff like this. I thought that'd be really cool. But I doubt they'll do anything like that. But I do want to see this. I want to see this game succeed. I don't want it to fall in obscurity, like I said before, and I feel like they're gonna have to like revamp the game a lot. And what I mean by that is like the game's already polished on this stuff, but just like make a massive big one update and then continue off of that. I don't understand this whole like new idea that a lot of these devs have, where it's like every small little thing over like a period of months, instead of just like, oh yeah, wait a couple of months and we'll have like one big update, and then that's basically it. But yeah, hopefully I got across what I wanted to say, and hopefully you guys understand what happened to Fall Guys.